Online privacy. Does it exist? Whatever you do online leaves a data trail that is easily traced, whether it's through social media or a data breach. Tracking your online activities and personal information is always in someone else's hands, and that can be a scary and costly thing if someone else is a hacker attempting to steal your identity or your money. But what is in your hands is the power to limit access to your information and online activities. Here are a few ways to protect your privacy online. Take the basic steps that will make your life simpler and safer. Secure your mobile devices. Update software and operating systems. Install antivirus software. Use a VPN. Use a two-factor authentication. Always log out on other people's devices. And do not open suspicious links in emails or click on sketchy websites. Double check when allowing apps permission and avoid installing software from third-party resources. This can install malware and unwanted software. Doing these things goes a long way toward keeping your sensitive information private. Also, avoid unreliable passwords. You are not protected if you use weak combinations such as letters only. Use a password manager and all your complex and strong passwords will always be at your fingertips, so you won't have to remember that. Check if your password is safe or not using the Kaspersky password checker. Speaking of passwords, it's safe not to use the save password feature on browsers. If the default password managers for your browser is not your primary password storage. Passwords should be stored in one place only and only in verified password managers. It may be convenient for you, but it's also convenient for others to steal your passwords and access your accounts. By the way, since password recovery usually takes place through emails, it's a good idea to have at least two email addresses. One should be for your primary use, like banking and important sites where you have accounts that you want to keep secure. A second email address should be used for less important sites such as signing up for access dating sites or forums. It's extremely important to protect all your email accounts with two-factor authentication. This is because many social media account hacks occur through the initial hacking of email, which has weak protection. After making your social media security settings stricter, limit the photos and the information you post. Next, be savvy about social media. Scammers gain a lot of information about you from what you post and what you've purchased, such as IDs, tickets, and billing documents. Keep your digital presence to a minimum by avoiding clicking on ads or interest in going buttons or sharing information about your whereabouts and travel schedule. Check which applications you want to give access to for geolocation tracking. Make sure you disable geolocation tracking for apps that don't need it. Criminals use this information to find out when you are away from home to rob or blackmail you or steal your personal data when there has been a data leak. Thank you for your time. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today. If you have any further information, please feel free to ask me.